Hi, this is Pam, and today I wanted to show you how you set out and plant begonias, tuberous begonias to be specific. I had bought these, actually I had ordered some too, the other day at Costco. They have their bulbs out, their spring bulbs. And what I mean by spring bulbs, I mean the ones you plant in spring. These are begonias, tuberous begonias, and it's Picotee pink and white and rose form pink. There's 10 in this package. They are from Longfield Gardens, which is, they're usually primo plants, and I've always had great success with them. Anyways, they come in the container like this, and then when you open it up, the package looks like this. And I've already taken some out, and I will point my camera down so you can see what they look like. And then I'll talk you through some points I want to make. So here on the table are some of the begonias. Let me get them over here so you can see. And they have this shavings, wood shavings in there to protect them as they're shipped. When they're shipped to the store in this time of year, they are dormant. And normally if they're still dormant, then you would set them out in your house and let them sprout. These already started sprouting, and I will show them to you. It doesn't take very many days for them to break dormancy, but you see those little pink sprouts? Those are it showing that it's come out of dormancy already. I was going to show you how to set them out, wait, come back, but they're already coming out of dormancy, and that's fine. That's great. So I will show you how I pot them up. So I will get my pots. I have some pretty pots that I have cleaned up. These are my pots I use every year. These are, they're a 3-inch pot, I think. I got them on Amazon or something years and years and years ago. So I don't know if they're still available. I don't even remember what vendor I got them from. But there's something, they're good quality. So they wash up well, and you can use them time and again. I'm debating on whether I want to put the camera up here so you can see down. Probably should. That's probably a better viewpoint for you. Let me do that, and then we'll continue on. All right, so here we go. Here is my clean, sterilized pots, and I'm going to fill them with a couple inches of soil. And let me get my container of soil down here. I may have to grab some more. And I'm just going to start filling. Now, 2 inches of soil. That's plenty. Now, why I want to leave room to the top is, so after you've got you a couple inches of soil in there, let me make sure I'm within your view, a couple inches of soil in there, then I'm going to place the tuber with the concave or little divot. You see how it has a divot? All of them have a divot on the top, and the little sprouts are coming out. And you just place it in there, firm it in, and fill it up. Now you want a good inch of soil on top. And then I'm going to place them in my tray. I have a nice tray here. Once I get them all done, and I'm going to take this indoors, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to put it. Now I'm going to finish filling up the pots and putting it up here and planting my little tubers in it. I'm running out of space here. So let me continue on doing that, and we will continue. So here's the pot I want to put the tuber in. A couple inches soil. I want to make sure I have room on top of the soil for not only the tuber or bulb or corm, whatever you want to call it, so that I have at least an inch worth of soil on top. It doesn't have to be exact. Just get close and then fill it up with more soil. Now this is regular good quality organic potting soil. I think this one's GB Stone or EB Stone. Well, I better look it up. I'll put it on the screen for you. I like this one because it uses very little peat. I avoid commercial potting mixes because most of them are peat based, and peat moss, there's a whole big controversy over it. I've mentioned that before, and I typically make my own potting soil because I don't want to use peat. But for convenience sake, if you that's all you can find, or that's what you get, or you like it, then go ahead and buy it. I just prefer not to, personally. So there's another pot. Make sure the curvy side, if you don't have any sprouts, well, I already told you that. But these have sprouts, so I know that especially it's helpful which side up to put the little bulb. And firm it in. I'm going to put these all into the tray, and then we will take them indoors. One thing I forgot to mention, mark the pots with the name if you want to know which one is which. These ones will be a little harder to write on because I already have the plants in them. Before I fill them, I can tip them, of course, making it easier to write. Now these first ones, they're called, that I just had taken out. These ones were Rose Form Pink. Rose Form Pink. I write right on these pots with my Sharpie. Now I do that because I don't lose a tag. I may not have that many tags. Some people use wooden popsicle sticks. For me, those have always gotten mold on them, grown mold. No matter how much I try to sanitize them, the wood just gets moldy. So, and I try not to use too much plastic. These pots are an exception because I've had them 10 plus years. And I use them each year over and over. Now, I don't mind writing directly on them because when I go to sanitize them, it scrubs right off. So there's no issue with it being there next time, or if it is, it's so faint. Let me see if this one has, nope, doesn't have it. Came right off. There's some of them that may have a little bit from last year's planting. You see, there's a little bit. You see, that was a hyacinth bean. So that's, let me see. Oh, this one's Rose Form Pink. There's 5 of each, right? 10, there should, no. Uh-oh. How many were in here? Oh yeah, 5 count. Okay, Rose Form Pink. 5, so I've only got, oh no, that's right, I did one and it's down below in the tray, so I need to mark that one. This one I haven't filled up yet. So I will do that, and I'll grab that one on the tray before I forget to mark it. Rose Form Pink. You could also get paper stickers and put on there to mark on it instead of right on the container. Okay, so this is the Piketty Pink and White, and I will pre-mark these containers. First, I will finish filling this one up. And there, all taken care of. You guys, as I started to plant these, the second batch of these begonias, look how these ones have really sprouted, so you can really see them well. And this one too, the little shavings, but you can see how these ones have really sprouted. Let me see if all of them have. I haven't unburied all of them. No, that one's not sprouted yet. Oh, yep, starting down in there. But depending on color and variety, some will sprout sooner than others, or, you know, it might have been on the warm side of the bag. Who knows? So let me check this one out. Yeah, that one's starting to sprout too. If they're not sprouting, a lot of times, and I don't know, I may have said this, I may have to cut this out. That one's not sprouting at all. They will rot if you plant them because you might keep them too moist, whatever reason. But once they've started sprouting, they put on roots really, really fast. I don't know why that is, but anyways. And then next fall, I'll show you how we dig them up or store them over winter, which then you can have them the following spring without buying more. All right, I'll finish up and then I'll go in. I'll go ahead and water these very well before I take them in to put them on the shelf in my, actually I have my rack of lights in my office. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's a mess, total mess. I say it now, but I've got lots of things going. So here is my setup. This is my seed starting rack with the lights. This is the rack you can get at Costco. I think I paid $79 for this one. Just recently they did have them on sale. I think they're normally $99 or somewhere around there. But watch for sales. You can find them for a little bit cheaper. But right there is my tray of begonias. I have them on a heat mat, and I'm going to install another light under here. I don't have one yet. Well, I have one, I just haven't got it hung, like these lights. Now these are regular T12 bulbs, one cool, one warm. Well, actually mine are OT lights. They're a broad spectrum or full spectrum lights, but I haven't been able to find them in again. So going with a warm and cool fluorescence. You can get it at any hardware store. In fact, they have them right up at our local Ace. But that will be sufficient. That's what I've used for years and years. And it's always done a good job for me. And let's see if we can get up close and see. I have a lid on it for humidity. And see if any are coming up. Let's see. Oh, yep, there's a little sprout right in there, and then there's one right there. So we're doing good. Got our little sprouts on our begonias. You do not have to put them on a heat mat. You just put them somewhere warm in your house, and they don't even really need light up until they start pushing through the soil. So there you have it, how to get started or pre-sprout your begonias indoors so you can get them an early start. So I still have a couple months before our last frost date, and I won't put them outside until then. But I could put them, I will be able to move them into the greenhouse probably mid-April, because that will protect them from any freezes. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and come on back for the next one, and we'll be doing something else. It's that time of year where there's always something going on in the garden and greenhouse.